Two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'll kick.
Watching NBA 2K TV.
Ready to unwrap some 2K compete events? This weekend, if you're on the Concha Del Mar, head to the Rec for double XP. And if you're in the city, then check out the Sour Patch Challenge. Make three-pointers yourself to disable your opponent's three-point line, sure to leave a sour taste. Get it? Then, mark your calendars for next weekend.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball.
Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte. Results will take care of themselves.
And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier.
Great production and a face of the franchise.
Goes back up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You've got to get a body on.
Moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Levine against Rozier. Levine up top. 33 points last game. Green kicks to Levine. Lets the three fly. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets have gotten their first three shots to go in for it to start off this game. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got his second basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the pass to Green. Count that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 4-point game. There's the three. And another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Chicago has possession. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch. Washington's checked in. Ball against Ball. 5 on the clock. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the glass.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. Bridges misses.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Bridges, right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bridges has got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's DeRozan. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Rozier the pass the ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Oubre is checked in for the Hornets. Chicago also making some changes. Johnson's checked in for Bradley. Derek Jones comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the first one drops. Clark in evaluating Alex Caruso. What a gritty player. Does all the little things that make such a difference in a game.
Kevin, I'm actually surprised at how well he's done as an NBA player. I covered him in college, and I loved him. Liked his work ethic, his size, but I didn't see him becoming what he's become. And it's a credit to his work ethic and to his basketball instincts.
Hornets leading by 5. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Oubre can't get it to go. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Bridges with the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Here's Caruso. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. It's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Levine deciding where to go with it. Brown wide open. He fired. And no good. And Charlotte will come the other way. Bridges passes to Oubre. Here's Martin. Banked in off the glass.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Johnson kicks to Caruso. And it's off from 3-point range. Hornets leading by 9. Martin finds Bridges. Ball up top. 8 points for him. Washington passes the ball. Here's Oubre. 5 to shoot. Shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down. Down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Bridges and Washington are manning the post position. All out there with Martin, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Caruso. A new 14 for the Bulls. Free throw, good, Oubre. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Levine. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Well, you know, this is the thing. When Levine's in rhythm, the shooting motion looks pure and effortless.
Pass to Plumlee over Johnson. And again, the Hornets missing. Bulls trail by 7. Levine with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Oubre with the steal. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Gordon Hayward's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Alize Johnson. Green comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And Ball subbed in for Zach LaVine.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Pass to Bouknight. Lets it go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. DeRozan's shot is good.
DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And here is Bouknight. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Yeah, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
To the inside, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
DeRozan against Oubre. And DeRozan kicks to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Hayward dishes to Plumlee. Oubre, left side. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Bridges comes in for Oubre. And Ball subbed in for Bouknight. Then for the Bulls, Johnson, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Derek Jones comes in for Green. And Troy Brown subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 8 points for Miles Bridges.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Ball, the pass to Brown. Kicks it to Jones. There's Ball with the three. A rebound by Washington. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Brown, the pass to Jones. Good work there as it goes. Jones has got his second bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Ball. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Charlotte. They're up by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Coach James Borrego, what is going to make the difference in the second half?
Well, we need a good start. We're going to talk to the guys right now. They got to come out with the same energy they started the game with. Attack mode with the start.
That's led to some great things, and we'll see if that continues, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start for LaMelo Ball. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
You know every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. There may be tendency to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there at DeRozan. And it's Bradley in at the 5 down low. Three-pointer, Hayward, offensive rebound, Bridges. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Doing some dirty work there down in the trenches. I know his teammates appreciate that kind of effort from Bridges on the glass.
Charlotte shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Bulls trail by 9. From 13, that one goes in. Levine's got 6.
Levine, a primetime threat to knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Ball. 14 points for him. Ogier the pass to Plumlee. Shoots over Bradley. Plumlee, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Hornets leading by 8. And the shot goes in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Unloads from 13. Ball, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Rozier finds Ball. Low block shot on the way, and it's off the back rim, no good. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Bulls trail by 10. Now Ball. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Ball hits them both.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Bridges shot, good.
Those Most defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Levine inside the three-point line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Though Levine has spent plenty of time at the point, this is a natural score, in my opinion, folks.
Rozier finds Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Ball. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Rozier the pass to Plumlee. And here's Martin. Charlotte moving the ball around. Bridges dishes to Martin. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here's Bridges. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Bridges. There's the drive. And the rejection by Bradley. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rozier. And a change for the Bulls. Caruso's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Bean passes to DeRozan, and he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 10.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozan. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
Releases. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
The Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Bradley. Derek Jones comes in for Green. And Troy Brown subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jones kicks to Caruso. Back to Jones. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. There's the dish to Bridges. Over Jones. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ball. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead. Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
With the assist.
Here's Jones. Off target with the jump hook. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Buries the long-range jumper. Oubre's got 12 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
That's good from Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the paint, here's Jones. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He's got 6.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball no good.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
To the right side. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Good. Bridges has got 17 now just in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Stolen by Martin. It's been all about Miles Bridges for Charlotte. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And, guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening.
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15 also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect. And let's just see how they respond.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Oubre out there with Hayward. And it's Washington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Levine's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 13. 17-foot shot on the way. And to the Bulls, shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". MELO can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Ball. Here's Brown. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Ball, the pass to Washington. Count the basket.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Chicago calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Plumlee comes in for Oubre, and it's Rozier in for Bouknight. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Brown. And Ball subbed in for Alex Cruz. Oh!
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
Zach Levine.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
One shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
You can tell Levine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up, but what he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
And the basket by Rozier.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Yep, that one goes.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Hornets leading by 13. Ball dishes to Plumlee. For three, Hayward, and it's the Hornets another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Green kicks to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Rozier kicks to Ball. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. Bulls trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Bradley, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Ball against DeRozan. Again, the Hornets score.
With good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to DeRozan. Inside, Green. And Hayward with the block. Bradley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's the pass to Plumlee. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball against Ball. Lobs it up for Levine. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Bradley.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
From deep three-point range. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
That's good from Ball. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. And he sinks the second.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
And he nails the third. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 16. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
At the elbow, Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
DeMar DeRozan.
And the technical free throw is good.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Ball against Ball. Outside Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 19 points. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
There's Levine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 11 points in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hornets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And the loss earlier in the year must have stung a bit, because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1 apiece here in this 4-game season series against the Bulls.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for LaMelo Ball.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Bridges misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shots good by Green. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
DeRozan for 3. They grab their own miss. From deep. Ball from long range. Knocks down the 3.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Chicago with the ball, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Kellogg and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.